So this is my first pair of Ramones. I never had a pair of Ramones before because personally, I always thought they was kind of like flat, and being shorter and just thinking about my proportions, I typically just don't like flat shoes. But these, I had to get these because the print on the side, which I didn't know was zebra print, but when you read the websites and stuff, they usually say zebra print. Didn't know. Now I do. I mean, it makes sense though. But let me open the shoe because I'm gonna just keep talking. Hold on. Oh, but what I was asking before I was really interrupted was, what do y'all do with all y'all boxes? Like, I feel like I have so many boxes. I don't even think I got as many shoes as I have boxes. And that's like a fact. Basic tissue paper. We got a card. It says Rick Owens and his, logo, his cursive logo. I don't even know what this shit say. And I always feel like this is just like a necessary evil. I don't even really think that brands really need these. But I guess when you don't do stuff like this, it just be like, damn, what did you do? But they don't really do too much special. We'll start with this side. This the shoe. But hold on. And the only other thing we got in here besides the other shoe is additional pair of strings that are gray because the ones inside look cream. And then Rick Owens dust bag that has Rick Owens embroidered on there. I think it's pretty small, but I'm sure you could probably fit both shoes in there. I'm gonna set this out the way real quick. And so, see how the shoe is like tan strings? But I like that because it matched the sole. But I guess the gray strings are like blend in more with the Shearling. So I just want to start off by saying that even though they are kind of like flatter than it looks similar to a Geo basket, just not as round. And I think the cap toe, like the Converse style toe, makes them look less special. But I feel like the Shearling makes up for everything. I think the design is crazy. Like the orange, and the camera not really picking it up, but this like a dark teal, and this is like a black. They smell good too. So they tied up around the ankle. This is probably how I would lace mine too. Like wrapped around once. My favorite thing about Ricks are they can get dirty. These, because they kind of got like this material, I probably would try not to get them too dirty because I would let the sole get dirty, but not the Shearling on top. So these look like they come to about like your ankle, like a little bit above your ankle. So it's not like a like tall boot. Or like the tongue doesn't look as extended as like a Geo basket. But what is cool about it is that it has a zipper on the side, because a lot of shoes are so hard to get on when you don't have a zipper on the side. And you can already see that the lining is like a calf leather. Honestly, like the material on the inside makes it worth the retail $14.90. Like this right here is gonna last you a lifetime. This right here, if you go in like your grandmother's closet right now, because back in the day, like people really only wore genuine leather. They didn't really wear fake leather because it was a waste of money to them. Now we live in an era where it's like we care more about quantity than quality. But if you go in your grandmother's basement or whatever and she got an old leather jacket and it's one of those buttery soft leathers, you'll see that it's like in a dope, great condition. So I know the outer is probably like sheepskin because I believe that's what Shearling is. We got a rubber sole. And one thing I can say is these, they look a little bit more narrow than like a Geo basket. And I think that's important for us wide feet people to mention. But I'm not gonna lie, the sole in here, it feels way more plush than a lot of the other Rick Owens. Like I just recently did a dark shadow unboxing, some fur ones, right? And the sole was not this thick. It didn't have like these breathable mesh holes, which I think is important for a leather lined shoe with fur on the outside. Would I be wrong if I wore these in the summertime? Because these is hard. And I always look around, right? when I go to buy stuff. And these on Farfetch for $14.90, but on Essence they like $11.18. So you really got a lot of wiggle room with the price. I do think that these right here, like the zebra and milk colorway, I think that these will probably be like something that you'll never see like another iteration of. So in like 3 or 4 years, they'll probably up in value. So I'm gonna really try to take care of these, because even though I don't sell stuff, I love to be able to Google something and be like, oh, I got those, and now somebody's selling them for $4,000 or $3,000 because, you know, they came out a couple years ago and people don't have access to them. That alone right there is enough reason why anybody should want to buy them. You know what I'm saying? The sole itself, what I noticed difference between like Dark Shadows and like Rick Owens is that these soles have more of a tread. So I guess that means less slipping and sliding. But at the same time, I don't think that would really matter. You probably still gonna slip and bust your ass. One thing I can say I don't like is the fact that the tongue is attached to it. That makes it harder to like have that wiggle room, especially when shoes come up like on your foot part like that, like your foot, but like your ankle, but like the front of it that goes into your leg. Like if this was your foot right here and it's your leg, this part, like when the shoe is on there and that tongue is attached, that tongue not moving, so your foot is kind of like forced in that arch, versus if the tongue moves, you get a little bit more flexibility, especially because everybody's feet not made the same. But I'm excited. I'm gonna do an on foot for these as well, so be sure to check out that video, right? If you're wondering why I'm doing it separate, it's because I really like to show the process of me putting them on. It's less of an opinionated thing. It's more so talking about the quality and comfort, and most importantly showing you how they look on foot, and like give you an idea of what type of jeans you could wear, like far as the fit, like skinny, boot cut, some sweats, like how do they look with what, you know. So I'll try on a couple different pairs. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this was a short one. I didn't want to make it too long, because y'all know y'all be in the comments like all YouTubers do is talk. But oh, real quick, I had to say this. These right here, they were styled with some sweatpants on Essence, right? But they look so tough, even covered. And that's not, this isn't even a shoe that you would want to like cover up, but they really look covered. And I'm gonna put that on the screen now. And another thing that I wanted to talk about was this Shearling matching jacket that went with it, that went with this, right? And I remember seeing, I think it was a little baby that had it on. And long story short, when I saw the price of it, I was just like, oh, I wish, because it was like $4K. But if y'all know anything like I know, when the holidays are over in January, everything going on sale. Like right now I'm looking for the jacket online and I see a pair of gray Geo baskets for $4.93. Geo baskets never go that low because they really don't have to. But I guess that's what happens when everybody is in something. Damn. Oh my god, my boots, them Focus Sheen boots are $5.17. And this is why I stress to people all the time, like, if you don't have to, if you don't need something urgently, please don't buy stuff full price. Please take your time and wait for the sales, because these products do not hold their value. Realistically, you'll love them and love them and love them until everyone else does, and then you just won't have the same love for them. So I say that all to say, and that's not even the point I'm trying to make. The point is just that these brands be dead wrong going on sale. Like, and it's one thing if I pay $14.90 and I see them online for $11.18. Okay, but what? That's crazy. Like, that don't even make sense. But my point I was trying to say was that the Shearling jacket is now on sale for $2K, which is feasible. $2K is feasible. Honestly, I don't think that, and a lot of y'all might got different opinions about this, right? But I don't got eyes on me. I don't have eyes on me. I don't have the money to be buying a jacket that's $4,000, right? I can afford a $2,000 jacket, but is it my birthday? Is it a holiday? like, where am I going? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a problem a lot of people have with buying expensive clothes. It's like, we don't even have, like, I live in Baltimore. And at best, I frequent DC and Philly. Even still, the events I go to normally, and it's not about people, and it's not about how people, look or how they don't look. But my point is, like, if I'm gonna buy something, I'm a businessman. So sometimes clothes are investments to me, right? Honestly, as I've gotten older, and you can tell from, like, when I don't be on my channel as much, this stuff doesn't have the same effect. If you look at my first unboxing videos, I used to be so excited to own these things. And now it's just like, oh, I like that color, so I needed these ones too. And I know that comes with growth and being blessed enough to afford the stuff versus saving up months for one pair of shoes and stuff, like when I was in high school. But the thing is, like, now that I'm older, I just want to set it up so that way y'all feel like y'all at least getting something out of the video. That's probably the ghetto, but alright, that'll work. But I just feel like, and we're gonna chat a little bit. We're gonna chat, but I just want to say that no matter what, please, 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 be smart with your purchases. Because I bought my first pair of Ricks in 2015, right? And I still get to wear them, and that's a blessing. But now they are becoming so saturated. It's like, and I remember it was this quote going around like, damn, I thought Rick would have been too avant-garde for you niggas. But it ain't. Because nowadays there's no boundaries or any limits, which is a beautiful thing, right? But the problem is people are losing their identity in a sense. And it's okay that you're human. I love everything that's trendy too. But the point I'm trying to make is you want to be super, super, super cognizant that amongst purchasing the trends, you aren't just duplicating the exact same looks, regurgitating the same stuff. Like, what can you do different? What can you bring to this shoe to elevate it, or to just bring it to you? You know what I'm saying? So keep all of those things in mind. I ain't mean to preach. I happen to just do it often, but Rick Owens, Ramones, Shearling, Zebra, Milk Colorway, tan shoestrings, off gray shoestrings. Match the thing. Look, that really do match really well though. Whoever did the color matching with this was really good. It's like a true tone match. I can't wait to try these one for y'all though, so be on the lookout for that video.